Hi, Dave Humid from Seriously Connected. Just a quick video I wanted to shoot for you. I'm in Florence. I'm on the Ponte Vecchio Bridge. It's absolutely beautiful. But I want to talk to you more about Radiohead. And Radiohead are my band. I've been following Radiohead now since 1993, 4 or something like that, when they first released their album. And you might be asking why I would be shooting a video about Radiohead, and I'm going to get to that. And why it's related to recruitment. Well, actually, it's more related to building your business. And what we see with great recruiters is, more importantly, when people are trying to build a business, they really have these great delusions that they're going to be multimillionaires within 3, 6, 12 months. And the reality is, it's just not going to happen. And we know, because we have been building a business now for a number of years. And what have we done? We've pivoted. We've had to move and change direction. We've had to look at what we've done, evolve, change, listen to the market, and the market eventually starts coming around to your way of thinking and getting involved with what you're doing. And that's exactly what's happened with Radiohead. And I know it might sound a little bit crazy, but I really was reading up last night on what Radiohead have done in the last few years, particularly since the late 90s. They did a massive pivot. They were following mainstream grungy kind of music and in that Nirvana-esque kind of mentality, which actually was great. But if you listen to the things that Tom York, who's the lead singer of Radiohead, there was never his direction. It's never really wanted to go, and they kind of got burnt out following the methods that were being presented to them by mainstream music, alternative rock, that kind of thing. And it wasn't congruent with what they were trying to do. It was never really true to the heart. They weren't playing the instruments how they wanted to. They were doing what everybody else is kind of asking them to conform to. So what did they do? They pivoted. They went to that very weird Kid A Amnesiac album, which was after the real big hits and successes that they had in the States. They pivoted because it was true to the heart, and what they really started doing was they started building the Radiohead brand, just like we build a brand when we're building our own business. They started off, I watched them on the Creep album, Pablo Honey, back in about 96, I think it was, in Manchester, in a little event called the Apollo. I don't know, 400, 500, 600 people. And last night, there must have been about 15,000 people at the gig. 15,000 people. They're one of the biggest bands in the world. But it's taken 25 years. All right, they've been a success for a number of years, but it's taken 25 years to be a result and be the size that they are. And that's what I'm urging you guys to do. I'm urging you to think about your business, and if you want to be a brand and you want to grow and you want to evolve, you have to be true to your own direction, not what everybody else is doing, whether it's in the recruitment space, sales space, marketing space. You have to be true to your heart, because that's the only way you stay and remain passionate when it gets tough, as long as you can see your vision on where you're going and what your objective is. We've done it within Seriously Connected, and Radiohead have done it within their own business. It doesn't take an overnight success. You've heard it. It doesn't take overnight to become a success, but you've heard it a million times. It takes 10 years to be an overnight success. Radiohead a testament to that. I've watched them in front of 2,000 people to 10 times that in 20 years. That's massive growth. But we all have to start somewhere, and you have to have your vision, you have to have your plan, and you have to have your focus, but you need to know where you're going. So I urge you, whatever your plans are, if you're gonna start your business, don't follow the tribes, don't follow the herds, don't do what the market tells you to do what matters to you, and do it properly, and it's the only way you will be able to keep going towards success. Pivot if it's not right. We've done it, Radiohead has done it, I don't see why you can't do it. But the one thing everybody's done is they started. There is never a better time than today. Just start. You don't have to start your business full time. You can start it in parallel with what you're doing with other business, your employed work, other businesses and ventures that you've got. But you have to start. So I urge you, whatever you're doing, do it now. Don't delay. Start your business today. I know that rhymes, but there you go. So this is Dave Hume. I hope you like what we've got to say today. Share, like, comment. I'd be really interested. Whatever you do, start. You've got to start soon. Do it. You won't regret it. See you now.